Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review of this 1/18th scale Autoart Bugatti Veyron. This is the Per Sung edition, and I'm going to be going over some of the details, the features, and my overall opinions on this particular model. So first let's start off with the model itself. It's got this really nice chrome finish to it. As you can see, it's pretty reflective, but it does get pretty dirty over time. This is a pretty old model. I'm not exactly sure when it came out, but it's been around for some time, and I think I've had it for about 2 years now, but I still absolutely love this car. The black that you see is all carbon fiber, as you can tell, and it looks absolutely stunning. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to pick this model up. But besides that, it's got chrome wheels as well, but they're not exactly the same kind of chrome that it's finished in with the rest of the car. It's a little bit more matte too. It's more of a silver actually, but it does have some really dark blue brake calipers back there, which I'll show you some of those details in a minute. But we'll start off with the front of the car, and let's see what we have. So let's see these headlights right here. They look fairly standard. This Veyron didn't really have any special headlights until later in its model life. So we have the first generation headlights up there. We have a nice little grille with the Bugatti badge on the front, but not really too much details to talk about towards the front of the car. I mean, they did use real mesh grills back there, or with the front of the model, but you can't really see anything behind there, and I don't think there is, so I won't go into too much more detail there. This is a fully opening model, so the hood does open, and it's set with these really nice struts, as you can see, and they look absolutely incredible. There's a bit of carpet in there, and I absolutely love to see that. So that's the front of the car and the hood itself. Close that back down, and we'll move down to the side of the car. So I really like these wheels in this particular model, and it's really hard to tell right now because the lighting is bad, but that's some really dark blue brake calipers back there, and they look absolutely incredible. I will say you can't really see the rotors at all, because these wheels are pretty chunky, so you can't really see much through there, but the details on the wheels themselves look absolutely incredible. The tires themselves aren't really anything to write home about. They're pretty standard and don't have any writing on the sidewall, so we can move on from there. Down the side, we have some pretty good aero features down here, and this is finished in carbon fiber as well. And it goes on to this lovely air intake back here. As you can see, though, this model does get pretty dirty. Maybe the one I picked up because it was used just wasn't maintained very well, and I haven't cleaned it. So this is what you can expect to happen when you get these older cars in this particular finish. But moving on, we have a really nice gas cap over here, and these do come off. So make sure if you're picking one of these up that it does have both of the gas caps, because I am missing one on this side. So just make sure that you take that feature into account. But moving forward, we have some really nice big haunches on the rears. Those look absolutely incredible. The taillights themselves, nothing really too crazy, but I think they did a pretty good job showing off the details of this particular model. And as you can see, more of that carbon fiber follows through the rear, but not on the diffuser. The diffuser is just more of a matte plastic. Well, it's got some carbon fiber to it, but it's more of a matte carbon fiber. And down here we have a really nice dual exhaust that comes into the center chrome exhaust tip. So that does look really good. As you can see, they use more mesh grills back here in the rear, which you can kind of see some of the details back there, and I absolutely love to see that. So another thing to mention on this particular model is the wing does function, which is a really cool feature. So if you press it all the way down, there's actually a button right here that you just press. Let's get this all the way down. So there we go. When the wing's all the way down, you can just press this button, and in theory, there we go. In theory, it should pop up. So there we go, and it pops up pretty quick, and it looks absolutely incredible. So I really like that feature. And down here, you can see the exhaust through there, and that looks really good. So another cool feature about this car is when you put that down, you can take off the rear deck. And so let me just try to pop that off real quick. You just try to grab it from the underside, and it just pulls off really nice and easy. And you can see some more of the engine details back here. So as you know, this is a pretty exposed engine. So this is what you can see with it on. This is what you can see with it off. And I like to pop this back up so you can see more of the features. If I can get it to work. There we go. So let's see what else is back here. You have a really nice heat shield that goes right in front of the exhaust, and it's all in mesh, so it looks really good. Like I said, that's all usually open, so you can see this with the engine cover on itself. But it does look really good, and they put a lot of details in there, nice really mesh grills and everything. So I really like this model because I think the details are absolutely incredible. So let's try to get this back on, and you can kind of put this on without putting the wing back down, I think. Let's see if I can get it. So you just gotta kind of scoop everything, just put it on there. So pretty easy to work around and not a big deal. So we can move on to the interior of this model. And as you can see, these Bugattis have a pretty plain interior, but they still look really good today. You know, just a silver dashboard or center console, and it looks fairly good. They did also put carpet in this particular model, as all Autoart models have, and it looks really good. Another detail people might not notice is there's actually a carbon fiber backing to these seats, and that's a really nice detail that you might miss. I'll show you the other side. Open up the doors, and there we go. So you get the Persong riding down the side of the car right here, so that's a pretty cool detail. But you know, pretty standard interior and nothing really to complain about there. Got some vents on the door. But yeah, pretty basic interior, but it does look really good. So I'll close this back up, and we'll talk about some of my overall opinions on this model. So like I said earlier, I think this is a really sweet car. The only thing about it is that it does get dirty pretty quick just due to the paint. So you don't really want to touch this with your bare hands like I've been doing today. But it does look really good, especially with all the carbon fiber on it. There is several different colors of this model, and they all vary in price, depending on which one you get. Obviously, the newer ones of this car with the newer headlights, those range for about like $300 plus I've seen lately. But these older models, you could probably pick one up for around $170, maybe a bit cheaper. I think I got this one for like $160 like 2 years ago or something like that, and I think it was very much worth it. It also does come with a pretty nice box that I don't have on me right now, but you do get an authenticity slip with this, so just make sure to take that into account when you're purchasing these. And like I said, make sure you have these gas caps, because you don't want to have to buy another one of those because they'd be pretty expensive. But yeah, overall, I'm going to have to give this model like a solid, give it a 9 out of 10, just because, there's some things about it, like how dirty it gets, and it's kind of a, not my favorite version of this car, to be honest, but I think it is still pretty cool. But yeah, I think a 9 is a pretty fair rating. So overall, I do recommend it though, and just make sure you have all the details when you're looking at purchasing it, and you'll make a good decision picking this car up. But besides that, let me know if you have any questions about this model, and if you don't mind liking and subscribing, it really helps out the channel, and I'll keep these reviews coming. But thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy. Bye.